Hey everybody, it's RVA Hiker Girl, and today I wanted to share with you a very common question I get from people who watch my car camping videos. So that question is, how do I keep everything powered up over a 2, 3, 4 day boondocking off-grid camp out like I'm doing today on this trip? I'm SUV camping, as you can see. Well, to be honest, it has been a struggle because I have relied on multiple power banks. And a lot of times it just doesn't get me through because I sleep with a fan at night and I just use a lot of power when I'm car camping. Anyway, what have I done to resolve that problem? Let me show you. All right, here is the answer to all of my power problems at camp. This is the BLUETTI EB3A power station. I'm going to tell you all about it, and I'm also going to share with you all the things that I charge up at camp so I can show you how great this power station is. So if you guys watch my channel, you know I am all about budget-friendly and affordable gear for people to use in the outdoors. It allows more people to get outside and enjoy this beautiful nature that we have. So when I saw the price point of this BLUETTI EB3A power station, I was really excited. And I might have been a little skeptical because the price is so good, because some of them are so expensive, but I have been pleasantly surprised at how advanced this power station is. I'm going to tell you the price right off the bat because I think that's important. So it normally retails for $299, but they have been running it for $239. And actually you can buy it on their website using one of those payment plans. They use Affirm on their website, and I think it runs $22 a payment, which is a great way to afford to pay for any sort of outdoor gear sometimes because it's so expensive here. Anyway, let's dive in to what all of this is on the front. All right, so when you first look at the battery, the first thing you're going to notice is it has a digital display, and that's important because it tells you how much battery life that you have, and some of the models just don't have that. It also has a DC output that's 12 volt, and it has a dust cover, so anything that requires like a cigarette lighter type of adapter you can use with that. Over here it has a light, and that has low, high, and even an SOS setting that's on there. Also, you have two 12 volt DC barrel connector outlets. You have two USB-A ports and a USB-C port here. Then let's see, in the input area, this is what you have for solar panel power, which is great that you can use solar panels to also power this. This is where the adapter goes to plug up for AC power to charge it. And then over here, you have 220 volt AC outlets that you can plug things into. Now, along the top, it's flat, which is great because some of the models are not flat with some other companies, but you can charge your phone wirelessly, you can charge your Apple Watch, you can charge your Apple earbuds if you have them, and it works really well. One of the great things I love about this size power station is it's perfect for car camping, SUV camping, or even van lifers like myself, because it's such a small compact size. It's 10 inches by 7 inches, and it only weighs 10 pounds. So it is super lightweight. Look at how easy this is just to move around. It doesn't take up a lot of space in your car. And like I said, that's really important to me. So it has 600 watts and it has 268 hours watt-hour capacity on this. And there are 9 outlets up here in the front, so you have a wide variety of different ways to use this. Now, it has a lithium iron phosphate chemistry in it, and that is different from a regular lithium ion battery. So what this chemistry that this battery is made up of means in layman's terms, so you can understand, it means that this battery is going to last you more cycles. Whew, that sun is intense, isn't it? Whew. Anyway, it's going to last you a long time. So they say that the battery will last about 2,500 plus cycles at 80% capacity, because what happens to any battery over time is it stops charging, right? Any batteries you put in an electronic charger or anything like that, or a toy, they stop working eventually, right? Any power station over time is going to stop working because it is a battery. But this one, compared to some of the other ones, I know there's one on the market that I researched, and only 500 charges you got out of that one, and then it's no good anymore. You can't replace the battery on the inside, but this one, 2,500 plus. So you can't beat that. Also, another great thing about this particular model is that you can charge and discharge power at the same time. What does that mean? It means you can plug it up and have it charging, and you can use it for power at the same time. Now, again, on my research, I found some of the models out there, you cannot use it while you're charging it. So I really love that about this particular model. And this is the smallest one that BLUETTI carries. They have much bigger and larger ones if you need a larger capacity battery. But for me, this size works out perfectly. Okay, to the fun part, to show you all the things that I use my BLUETTI power station to power up at camp. So I love my Blend Jet to make smoothies, and just simple smoothies, something quick that I can make in the morning or for lunch. And this is a USB-A chargeable. So yeah, I have that plugged in. Also, my pump, that is a cigarette lighter adapter to blow up my Hay-Trip mattress in my car. Also, oh my gosh, a waffle iron. This is the Mini Dash waffle iron, and it is an AC plug, and I love making waffles in the morning, and to be able to have this little mini guy that I can plug up to a power station is perfect and gives me another option for breakfast. Also, my rechargeable hand warmer, I love to use this for, because I use this all the time in my pocket during the winter, and this is USB chargeable as well. And if you watch my videos, you guys know I am a light fanatic, and a lot of times I use battery charged lights where you can use AA batteries. But how nice is it now that I don't have to solely rely on that, and now I can use an AC plug and I can light up my campsites even better. Also, my phone, obviously you guys know, I can throw up on top, but my computer, I take my computer for editing and work, and it's nice to now have a power supply where if I'm getting low on power, I can just plug it up. Also, my JBL speaker I use it for, and I am a girl. So ladies, your curling irons, your hair dryers, if you're someplace by a creek and you want to blow dry your hair and you're off grid or curl your hair, you have that option too. And last but not least is probably my favorite thing. Now, this fan will work off of battery, but when the battery dies, there's an AC adapter plug, and now I can plug that in because I sleep with the fan. So this will power my fan all night for 3 nights. Let's see, the first night's probably battery, and then maybe into the second night is probably partially battery, so a day and a half. It will run my fan on low without any problems. Anyway, maybe some of the other things that you might use this for, if you need to recharge your camera batteries, if you use a drone, this is great for that. Maybe a mini fridge, or if you are a CPAP machine user, that breathing device that some people use at night for sleep apnea, you can also use this to power that as well. And what about an electric blanket? It gets pretty cold sometimes across the country, depending on where you live. To be able to have this to use an electric blanket on low to warm up, that would be amazing. Another cool thing about this power station is BLUETTI has an app that you can put on your phone, and you can control it with turning it off and on. You can control it using standard or turbo charging. If you want to speed up the charging because you have to leave in a hurry, you can set it to turbo. Although they do recommend for the life of the battery, not to use the turbocharge very often and to use the standard mode as often as you can. There are 6 ways that you can charge up your power station. You can plug it up before you leave home and get it fully charged. It'll be about an hour and a half that it'll take to charge it up. You can buy solar panels and plug those in, and that usually takes about 3 hours. Now, it may take longer if you have some clouds in the sky or it's a cloudy day. You can also use a generator if you want. You can also plug it into the cigarette lighter of your car, and while you're driving to your next spot, your destination, your hike, wherever you're traveling to, it will charge up in about 3 hours. Now, you can also, if you're at a campsite that has shore power, you can plug it in and use solar powers at the same time, and it will charge up even faster. The very last way is you can buy a T200 adapter, I believe it's called, and use AC power, and that will charge it up in about an hour 20. So what do you think about this power station? I love it. I think it is a great power supply if you are an SUV camper like myself, a tent camper, if you are a van lifer, if you go off grid into the mountains or away from people where there isn't a power source for you. I think it's a great thing to have. And let's see, for $239, I just don't think that you can beat it as an entry-level power source. A lot of times, if you hear a cheaper price, you think the quality isn't there and that you need to spend more money to get something that's better. That's not the case for this one. And I'm a living testimony that this thing is amazing. I don't really boast a lot of products, but I'm really excited about this one, and that's why I wanted to share it with you to answer that question, how I get my power when I'm out in the great environments that I go to. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you stopping by and watching. I will drop the link to this power station below so you can go read up about it if you're interested in it. Also, be sure to hit that red subscribe button down below. If you are not a subscriber right now, I post content all the time about all types of gear, camping, hiking, cabins, you name it. I post it on my channel, and I would love for you to be a part of that. All right, guys, until next time, I'll see you then.